everyone. For today, we are going to start the subject of marketing management with the first topic of defining marketing for the 21st century. So let's get started. Please note that all throughout the course, we will be using the marketing management book from Pearson Education, published by Prentice Hall in 2009. However, to make this subject very relevant, I will be injecting recent information, articles, definition, and trends. So, for this first topic, we will be having the following as our coverage. So, we will understand why is marketing important and what is marketing and how marketing looks like in 2020 and onwards. Also, we will look at the scope of marketing, what is being marketed, and what is marketing management, and an example of a simple marketing system. So I want you to visualize how your daily routines go. So this may be different from what everyone else is experiencing, but will give us an idea about marketing. So you wake up, and the first thing that you do is you check out your phone because it is your alarm, and it serves many purpose. And then while you are using your phone, you get to check Facebook, Instagram for 5 minutes, and then after that, you stand up, you take a shower, and then when you go to the shower, you get your soap, which is a buy one get one. You see it's in two boxes, as well as your shampoo, the small packets of shampoo, divisible by two or four. And then when you take your breakfast, you watch the television. And then as you watch the television for the morning news, some advertisements play during the program and outside the program. And then after that, you take your usual ride to work. And then as you go to your work, you see billboards, posters, advertisements, banners, and more. So what we're trying to show here is that marketing is everywhere. Marketing is all around you. So let's try to define what is marketing. Well, marketing is an organizational function and a set of process for creating, communicating, delivering value to customers and for managing customer relationships in ways that benefit the organization and the stakeholders. Now that we have defined what is marketing, let's try to understand why is marketing very important. Marketing is important because it helps you sell your products or services. And the bottom line of any business is to make money. And marketing is an essential channel to reach that end goal. So you use marketing in order to enforce the selling of your products and for it to be known to your target consumers or target market, which we will learn later on. Now, without marketing, many businesses wouldn't exist because marketing is ultimately what drives sales. As we mentioned earlier, everything is marketing. So, marketing has changed in so many ways and forms for many, many years. And what we can see nowadays, especially in 2020, is that there are things that are being consumed now by consumers, such as video content. In fact, most social media focus on delivering video content, like Facebook, you have TikTok, Instagram has videos, YouTube, and more. Also, these contents can be interactive, hyper dynamic, SEO centric, and powered by voice search capabilities. So, we will look into these elements one by one. As I have said earlier, video content nowadays is a must, and from being the next big thing, it is a norm now. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, even TikTok, and YouTube are constantly investing in improving their video capabilities, because video means higher engagement and customer retention. As we all know, most of our consumers or our audience are visual learners and visual absorbers. So 81% of businesses use video as their marketing tool, and videos can be in several forms. Like it could be a demo, a presentation, even ads come in the form of video in YouTube. In live events, there are videos being used. Even lectures like this are being played in videos. You have webinars, seminars, interviews are now also being done through videos. And you have the vlogs, which I'm sure most of you are consuming on a day-to-day basis. In fact, you have influencers which you are following, which are famous vloggers. And then a video marketing strategy is a surefire way of maximizing your content reach, not just in 2020 but beyond. Another norm for 2020 is what we call interactive content. So when you say interactive content, you are giving the people the opportunity to connect with your brand, your product, or your service. And it can come in the form of a let's say a 360-degree video where the consumers can look around what you're trying to show. Um, AR and VR, shoppable posts, like for example, when you are shopping, when you are using Facebook, you see ads from Shopee, from Lazada, and other online shopping platforms. Quizzes and surveys also come in the form of social media as well as polls. So 93% of marketers agree that interactive content is effective in educating its buyers versus just 70% of static content. So when you say static content, it's just plain, it's just an image or a text wherein the audience cannot participate or interact. So there's what we call CTA, or call to action. When you say call to action, you are inviting the audience to participate or let their voices be heard. And that's what the customers want. They want to be heard. They want to be able to have a choice and participation in this type of business. What's crazy nowadays is what we call as the hyperdynamic content. Now, with hyperdynamic content, marketing is done at a highly personalized level. What this means is that information being thrown at you is directed just specifically for you, depending on the time, depending on the location, um, and other elements. Like for example, you're watching a video at noontime, you will notice that the advertisements would be related to food, because the algorithms of the computer are assuming that you are about to take your lunch and you might want to order your lunch, right? And same goes when you watch videos in the morning or in the nighttime. There will be variances or differences in the types of advertisements that are being showed. And again, that's insane, right? If we would use that example in your Facebook, your timeline, if you are into, let's say, basketballs or sports, you would notice that your news feed is all about sports. And even advertisements come in what you call a suggested for you, meaning these things are tailored specifically for you through the gathering of data, what you are clicking, what you like, what you share, what videos are you watching. All of those things are taken into consideration, and that's what you call hyperdynamic content. um, this information is utilized to create an insanely dynamic marketing message, and then send it at the right time, and you'd surely notice the difference in the impact of these campaigns versus just the regular ones. So the hyperdynamic content is here to stay for good, and we might as well induce it to our marketing trend. The next important marketing trend in 2020 is what you call as the SEO centric content. SEO stands for search engine optimization, which means that your content is easily searchable for users. Since most of our audience are using gadgets on a day-to-day basis, you have to make sure that your content is seen by these people. So Google search algorithms constantly change and keep them in mind while creating content. It is the smartest thing to do to gain traction. So you need to have the right keywords, determine your search intent, build your content around it, and then you have to publish it. And then focus on what your readers would want to know when they search the uh, the product or the item or the service. Another marketing phenomenon for 2020 is what you call as voice search. It may sound crazy, but this is true because I can see it, or I have seen it personally with my children who do not know how to key in words in their cell phones. So they use the voice searching capabilities of some social media platforms to look for things. And that's going to be the trend forward, and that's something that we can't deny as the direction of marketing. And here's a graphic that depicts the importance of video. So I want you to digest all of the data here. Like, let's say 97% of users say that videos help them understand things better, and then 81% of marketers say that video used for marketing strategies or marketing campaigns are highly effective, and then 76% of them say that it helps businesses increase the amount of sales that they have. So we really can't deny the importance of videos nowadays. And this is going to be the trend forward, not just for marketing, but for most disciplines. Okay, so we have to embrace it. And that's how marketing is done in 2020. That we have understood what marketing is all about, what is its importance, and why or what are the trends of marketing in 2020 are, let's go to marketing management. So let's define what marketing management is. It is an art and a science. Okay, so I want you to take note of those things. An art and science of choosing target markets and getting, keeping, and growing customers through creating, delivering, and communicating superior customer value. So, through the form of management, all businesses, leadership must ensure that their employees, their products and services are being delivered to customers' satisfaction, and in such a manner that their customers or target market understand what is the value of this product for them. At the end of the day, there will be a lot of competition for any type of business. And the loyalty of a customer to a certain brand reflects how much valuable that product is for them, regardless of the price, regardless of the quality. If the product or service connects properly with the customer and they understand the value, then that is success. What are the things that are being marketed? There are a lot of things actually. It starts from goods, products and services, events and experiences. Like, let's say there is going to be a concert or an event, a basketball, a playoff or something, and persons. Especially nowadays, you have what you call as influencers. Persons are being advertised, celebrities and all, places and properties, organizations, information, and idea. All of those things use marketing to increase their mileage, or what you call as media mileage. Better understand marketing and marketing management. One thing that we could look at is what you call as a simple marketing system. In this simple marketing system, we can see what the players are, or who the players are, and the process. Like here, we can see the term industry refers to a collection of sellers. So these are those who sell the products, like companies, brands, etc. And then market are the people. It could be a person, it could be a business, anyone that will buy, a collection of buyers, the product or services that the industry or the seller is offering. And then in between them is a cycle. The industry communicates with the market its goods and services. And then in return, if the value is perceived by the market, it will give in money to the industry and information, their personal information. Now that becomes a cycle overall. Now the money and the information gathered by the industry is what they will use to develop, improve the quality of their products and services, so that later on they can continuously bring new products, more improved products for the market to consume. And then finally, we can look at some of the importance of marketing management. Philip Kotler is one of the most famous marketing gurus out there. And according to him, marketing management simplifies the activities and functions which are involved in the distribution of goods and services. Marketing management is a process by which a product or service is introduced and promoted to potential customers. And then marketing helps create brand awareness for your service or product. Marketing strategies also helps companies to build a strong reputation by identifying the best opportunities worth pursuing, as well as the threats that the company should avoid or the industry should avoid. Now, finally, marketing management works for translating the company's vision, mission, and its objectives. Now that wraps up the first part of our introduction for marketing management. I hope you have learned something from this very short discussion. And then, as always, feel free to follow me on all the social media platforms I'm in, such as YouTube, Facebook, and LinkedIn. With that, thank you so much for watching this video. To God be all the glory, and till our next episode.